Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel because we're everywhere. Because being everywhere keeps us connected to you. With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be part of your community. We're here with you, and we're here for you. It's easy to get started. All you need to do is apply. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
So the unique thing about Stringham is, although we've grown, we still maintain the small town law feel.
And it's important to Stringham to go into those communities, to provide those high-level legal services to our community members, and to live in those communities, to support those communities, and to help those communities grow and thrive.
CURLSASK is proud to announce Friday, January 27th as the Affinity Credit Union Curling Day in Saskatchewan. We reached out to Saskatchewan for help with creating a new t-shirt design for this special day. We received over 20 submissions from people all over the province. But there could only be one winner. Congratulations to Amy Fredette from the Estevan Curling Club. CURLSASK is so excited to use this design for our Provincial Day of Curling on January 27th.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
I think it just came up here looking for. Oh. Do you know if we're live?
I believe I would guess we are, but I don't actually know.
Well, I'll start it off. We didn't get the intro. Clayton Wick. It's Clayton Wicks here at the Innovation iPlex in Swift Current. We are starting to watch the 2023 Provincial Junior Championships. It's Team Bryden against Team Ede, and we've started off the end with 2 stones to the front, and Bryden with 1 in the forefoot.
My name's Wayne. I'm joining Clayton today, and looking forward to a great game.
Yep, you're in Saskatoon.
I'm in Delmany, close to Saskatoon.
Oh.
It's like Bryden's looking to come around and lay 2 here early in the first end, but that one's gonna come up a bit light.
Team Ede is probably happy with the amount of junk he's able to generate already.
He's gonna try the run back here. I've been watching mostly women's games. Do these 2 teams like to play a messy game? Have you noticed?
They usually play more the clean for the first few ends and then start bringing stuff in. So I'm thinking Granite's going to start moving to the side here shortly.
Yeah, it looks like he's called for appeal here already, so.
Opens up most of the forefoot. I'm thinking Ede will try to replace that center guard.
Yes, that's what it looks like. Michael.
So win or lose.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
So win or lose, Ede will go on to nationals. If he loses, he'll be the wild card. If he wins, he'll get to wear the green jacket. Bryden, however, to get to nationals, this is a must win for him to be able to wear the green jacket. If he should lose the game, it will go to the team that's second highest in the standings on points. And I'm not exactly sure who that is right now.
Okay. That's based off of the junior slam that was on all year?
Right. I believe so. And we don't have to worry about making mistakes because we can't get fired.
Brian's playing the hit and roll here. Sweeping it to try to get some curl. Just gets the nose hit. He's just looking to hit and roll to the side there a few inches, lay 2.
If you start hearing too much background noise, Wayne, just let me know. I'm actually in the lounge trying to watch and I can move to a quieter spot.
Yeah, no problem. Good shot there by Bryden, playing third for Team Ede.
Still quite a few rocks yet to come. Don't know if Bryden will be able to get the blank here yet or Ede get the force, but a couple of good shots and we could end.
Brecklin Gervais thrown third for Team Bryden. Makes the hit, but gonna roll a little bit too far.
Could have almost played that a little skinnier. I know it's scary, but it was starting to move. They could have maybe got on top of the red.
Yeah, for sure. He's just looking to hit that. Stay in the house and lay 2 if he can.
He could have elected to try and go around those 2 yellows on the center, but probably too early in the game to take that chance just yet.
Yep, this leaves an opportunity now for Bryden to make the double. Looks like he's just going to get the nose hit, small roll inside. Ede will try the same thing with his first draw here, try to hit and roll on top of his zone behind the guard.
If he gets the right roll here, it definitely will put a force to Bryden to take his one.
This one looks like it's hanging out there for them. He's going to have to try to sweep it to get it to curl in. This doesn't look like it's going to quite do it. Yeah, Bryden going to take on the double or the hit and roll.
I'm guessing possibly the hit and roll, and maybe he can get his deuce. The double he'll roll out, and I think then Ede would just come around those 2 centers and put the force on anyway.
That is true. This ice, I've noticed, has had some really good curl if you got the right weight this week as well. So
yeah, it's a solid 4 feet of curl, I would say, and the juniors have been releasing with some nice positive release. So for the club curlers, we're probably looking at 6 feet, if that gives you any indication.
yeah, the sloppy, lazy turns. That's the kind of turns I throw.
They can work too.
Yep. This one's coming down nicely. Doesn't quite get a roll though. That will give Ede a chance to make that hit and roll. Definitely put the force on if he can make this.
Yeah, it appears these guys are getting dialed in.
Yeah, Bryden won the 1-2 page playoff game to make it into the final last night. I believe he took down Druitt's in a close game, and then Ede just beat Druitt's this morning, also to book his ticket to this final as well.
Yeah, Druitt's was knocking right on the door a couple of times, but just couldn't close it.
I think those were his only 2 losses, which just when they come at a bad time, there's not much you can do about it, I guess.
Right.
This one's hanging out there. They definitely don't want to jam this. Well, it looks like it's coming nice here at the end. It's a nice shot.
Swept it just like me.
That's going to force Bryden to draw full 4. Piece of the button here for his 1.
I was bugging the guys last night doing a game. When I'm out skipping, I try to do the short split so I know what weight's coming at me. And I think that's old school, but it works for us old boys. I'm not in position to time his this time, so I won't tell you if he's.
All right.
I'll let a sweeper gauge this one. I won't be yelling at him.
Well, it must be close. They're doing the old off on. Oh, they're taking it now. It's coming in nicely here. He makes it.
Very nice draw for one for Bryden at the end of the first end. We're live from Swift Current, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
CURLSASK is proud to announce Friday, January 27th as the Affinity Credit Union Curling Day in Saskatchewan. We reached out to Saskatchewan for help with creating a new t-shirt design for this special day. We received over 20 submissions from people all over the province. But there could only be one winner. Congratulations to Amy Fredette from the Estevan Curling Club. CURLSASK is so excited to use this design for our Provincial Day of Curling on January 27th.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Sask Milk gives us the tools to provide high-quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
Today, online bullying is more common than ever, but there is help. SaskTel wants to solve this problem. It's why they created Be Kind Online. If you're a victim of online bullying or know someone who is, or even if you just want to stop it from happening to anyone, this is a place to learn what you can do. You can find lots of tools and tips to help you stand up to cyberbullying. Be Kind Online is a place to learn how to stay safe as well, to learn best practices and plans to stop cyberbullying before it even has a chance.
So we're back live at the Innovation Plex in Swift Current watching the Provincial Junior Final in the men's. I'm Clayton Wicks, live from the Curling Club here in Swift Current. I'm joined in commentating with Wayne Schutter from Dalmany, and we're well into the second end. First rock Bryden through, put to the back four. Then Ede went to the corner. Bryden threw on top 12. And this brings us to where we are right now.
It looks like Team Ede's looking to utilize his corner guard here.
I know my lead from Super League is listening in, and this shot will please him because he always says people throw up these corner guards, never ever look at them again. Well,
yeah.
I say to him, if you can throw up two rocks like those first two, then that's when you have to use your corner.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Definitely, you need to use your corner guards if you're going to go for your deuce, for sure.
Yeah, but he is right. Lots of times those corner guards come up and they never look at them again. So you wonder why he ever played them in the first place. But if they come into play, they can bring in a lot of points.
Yeah, exactly. Brian's team is looking to follow that one down. This one's looking really tight on the corner guard there.
But it is probably the second best shot he could have got. He gets rid of the corner guard and still keeps some. Oops, no, it isn't a good shot because it's free guard zone.
Yeah, still only the fifth rock there, so. I think it should be over a lot more. It was definitely covering
Yeah, it
that
was.
rock. I think they're being generous with it there.
Yeah. I guess that's their option as well once it's
Yeah,
removed, unless the officials haven't charted. But I think it's still up to the players to decide.
yeah, for sure.
And there is no charting of the rocks at this level.
Yeah. He's just looking to draw behind the center guard now. I was looking and I noticed that Ede's team is actually going to be at the Tankard in February as well.
Yes, the men's tankard,
Yes.
absolutely. So that's awesome to see a junior team making it with the big boys, as we would say.
Yes.
Not that they're not big boys.
No, for sure. It looks like a good field for that later on in February as well. Brian's going to go after that one on the 8-foot there. It's half open, so looking for a hit and roll on top, I believe. This one's tight. Just gets by.
Ede's going to be wishing he had that placed over just another eighth of an inch further.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's laying one, so he's just going to draw around that center guard, lay two. Definitely leaving lots of rocks in play.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen this many this fast during the round robin and the first semifinal or the qualifier.
Just going with an aggressive strategy, I guess, this for the final. Nice shot there, edge of the button to lay two.
Might have slid a hair further than he wanted to. I think if Bryden taps that a little bit, he could be in shot, or if he freezes to it, it's even going to make it a tough two for Ede.
For sure. Looks like he's going to play the freeze.
I'm thinking Ede would have loved to have seen that one just biting the top four. But when you're within a foot on 120 feet, that's not bad either.
No, exactly. As you're saying in league curling, that's a made shot.
There's high fives all around on that one.
That's right. This one might be coming in a little warm and it's hanging out there. Waiting for it to move. Oh, good weight. I think he's second shot there now. But looks like there's room maybe to play the tap and roll in there.
On that last one from Bryden, I noticed sometimes you'll see the sweepers go on those hard to try and get them to carve over there, and they were just leaving that one alone, wanting it to grind its way in there by itself.
Yeah. Sweepers are working this one to get it by. Looks like he just gets a piece there.
I think the big gun commentators would say that was an unforced error. And if we're going to make it to the big times, we better start using big time terminology.
Looks like he's going to play a hit on those reds. You can see 7/8 of that one there.
Yeah, it's definitely the preferred shot that I would play. Don't know if too much bad can happen.
This turn's definitely a better turn. The other one would have been pretty tight to make.
Mm-hmm.
He's on that one right out of his hand.
I think we got another little clip.
Another unforced error there.
It was a tight hole he was trying to hit. There's no question. So.
Well, if Ede can draw one behind, I don't know if he wants to draw to that back one, even just coming around that yellow top. Yeah, right there. I think that would be, if he lays 3 there, that's a good shot.
I'm wondering why he wouldn't want one top 4 either. I don't think he might set up a double, but going this way, he does leave Bryden the chance for the freeze.
Yes. But it would be open, so if he doesn't make it perfect.
Yeah.
This one looks... Sweepers are watching. This looks like it's coming to the back there.
Might find the hole.
Ooh, and it does. It's unfortunate. Definitely gives Bryden now a crack at that double, or the double. Do you think the double would jam on the yellow on the back 4 there, the one to the left?
I think it slides underneath it. It might catch half of it, but I think it'll still go out the back.
Even a no sit here, he would stay in front of that other red one. That wouldn't be a bad shot.
Yeah. And lots of rocks in play. We could be in for an entertaining game.
Yeah, it's shaping up that way. He might have got that one started. I bet they were on that right out of his hand.
Yeah, and he definitely don't want to be across the face on that one. Hitting on the other side, he could have escaped, but coming across like that, that stone, the red stone, that still in the same spot it was when he hit it.
Yeah, that gives Ede a chance to lay 2 here. He's going to try to freeze to that yellow one on the 4-foot. This one's still out there. But as it comes down, it'll definitely start to make the move like it is here.
Too deep for my liking, but
yeah,
we'll see what they do here.
I'd assume he'd want to hit there. I mean, you could be extremely aggressive and draw right where his broom is right now, but if you ever don't make that, you might set up a 3-ball.
He should, if you freeze it properly, you'll definitely have the steal of 1, but the risk is there.
Yeah. Looks like he's elected to just play the hit.
I'm almost thinking if he threw firm and hit the one as we're looking down the sheet, if you hit the one to the right, I'm thinking they both go. Yeah, you're going to lose a yellow, but we may see. I'm thinking he's just playing a nose on the other, but
Yeah, he must be.
Well, it looks soft enough. He might be playing what I had in my mind.
Oh, just the one there, but
Yeah, leaves him a nose hit for 2, I would think, eh?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, it looks like the sweeper might have tapped that rock. Not that it matters, it's not really in play.
Yeah, if it wasn't in the running, I don't think they're going to be worried about it. And
No.
It's not going to be a potential counter, so.
No.
But
Something.
always the courteous and right thing to let the other team know you did touch one.
Yep, exactly. So the last shot of the end here for Ede, he's got a nose hit here for 2. They're saying it's hot out of his hand. Carving it in there. It should be good for 2.
So after 2 ends, it's 2-1 Ede over Bryden at the Provincial Juniors final, and we're coming to you live from Swift Current. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
The roaring game. We all love it, but sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. Don't get stuck in your curling club this year. Learn the game inside and out. Play for your favorite country and take the curling world by storm. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
So we're back live at the Swift Current Curling Club at the Innovation Plex in Swift Current. I'm Clayton Wicks, and I'm joined with Wayne Chutra from Dalmany. We're doing the junior men's provincial final. After 2, it is 2-1 for Ede, and Bryden has the hammer in 3.
I actually just checked here the standings of the junior men's here during that break, and I see that actually Druids is sitting in the spot. So the team that lost the semifinal, I guess, are hoping for Ede to win so they can book their ticket as well to the national.
Yeah.
Nice freeze there. Brian's going to try to follow that one down, sit on top of that red. That one
But
comes.
it did, when you were talking Druids, it did seem kind of fitting because it seemed like these three teams were bouncing positions all weekend. Druids was in first place all through the standings, and unfortunately, Bryden went 1-1 with Druids, but Bryden won the second game, which put Druids down into a tougher road.
Yes. Nice hit and roll there for Ede.
And then I think Zurloff eliminated Druids in the round to qualify. Or in the tiebreaker, to get into the qualifier.
Yeah. Comes in and draws on top of that one. Good shot there. Ede will freeze on that one, just trying to hold Bryden to his one here. Bryden has the hammer.
We'll be in the battle of the freezes for a few rocks here, and then Bryden will probably have to make a move.
Correct. This one's coming in nice. Another nice shot. Angles are pretty good for Ede there. Nationals this year will be held in Quebec. The winner of this game, like we mentioned, will punch their ticket along with a second team. Do you know why Saskatchewan gets two teams this year?
Nope, I'm not the right guy to ask.
Me neither.
The only thing I got asked if I knew French.
Oh.
I don't know if they were looking for a commentator to take with them or not, but I don't think that's why they asked.
Maybe they're just looking for a translator.
Maybe. Excellent little tap freeze there, kind of rearranges stuff, and I think kind of puts Bryden back in somewhat control.
Yeah, they got some good rock positioning there.
I think that red squirts out if they make a play on it, and I guess maybe the top yellow would go too.
Yeah. Speaking of the Nationals, here I'll give you a trivia question. Do you know who the last Saskatchewan junior team was in men's to actually win at Nationals?
Nope.
All the way back to 2011. Braden Muskowie, Kirk Myers, Colton Flash, and Matt Lang.
No, I'm in trouble now.
So a lot of those names continued on to have good men's careers. Colton Flash he'll be at the Saskatchewan Tankard as well for men's, and probably the team to beat. Saskatchewan has won 14 overall titles, just second only to Alberta, who's won 16. So
I could give you a trivia question, but goes back so far, I don't even know if you'd remember back that far. My brother-in-law curled out of Saskatoon with a fellow and lost to Kevin Martin in the final.
In juniors?
No, sorry, this was men's.
Ah.
He was curling with Randy Whiteowich.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't even remember that year, but it was mid-'80s there somewhere, I think.
I would have just been a young shyster watching
No,
that.
no. Well, I shouldn't have said a year at all because it could have. I'm trying to relate it to whether we had kids or not. I'm thinking it was in the 90s, 92, 93, somewhere in there.
Okay. Taking a time out here to chat with the coach.
I know we've said this a lot of time during this junior spiel. We do have what they call those interactive timeouts where the coach comes out and can converse with the team in control of the house, but it's not really a timeout. The clock keeps running.
Yes, correct. Yeah, they can have 2 30-second shots per end, I believe, is how the rules are.
Yeah, I haven't seen them do much of a force on. All I've noticed is that they do the coach interactions, and I haven't really seen any warnings about too many, or just
Yeah.
the fact that they might run out of time at the end of the game. But you're probably right. There probably is a time per end type thing that's in the rules there somewhere.
Yeah, most likely just in case. Brian's looking to, I believe, tap that red out and roll in, but this one's hanging out there on him. Looks like there might be a jam coming. That's going to give Ede a chance to remove a Bryden stone and roll another one in behind cover.
Yeah, I think Bryden's probably second and third right now, but I'm not sure that matters at this point.
No, probably not. Definitely going to play the hit on that one. I would assume he's going to try to roll it in. I don't think he's playing the double or anything.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty thin double to try and get.
Yeah, for sure. Ede's first rock of the third end. Skips rock. Gonna try to carve this one over. Makes the hit. Rolls on top. Could be laying 3. Those back two are pretty close. Actually, yellow looks like they're third.
Yeah, and I think they can have all 3 red rocks moving on this one.
Yep. Looks like he's looking at just playing tap on another one.
Well, Bryden does have 2 rocks yet, so he might not. He might want to try to keep something in there to, versus blasting in there and leaving a freeze for Ede.
Yeah. Looks like he's just going to play quiet tap with that weight. Get a little inside roll behind that center guard. This one definitely has to work its way over there. Still on. Makes the tap. It appears he's only second shot though. That one on the back button that you just tapped looks like it might be shot still.
That's my view of it. It does leave Bryden a pretty natural double for his last one, so Ede has to be a little concerned about that.
Yeah, because that could end up being for 3 depending on what Ede does here.
Right. Apparently it's closer than we think it. Oh, he's tapping red, so maybe we got better eyes than they do.
Looks like he's just going to play the draw to the button. I would assume top button is what he's looking for here.
Yeah, if he gets to top button, it might prevent that slide across double too.
Yeah. Just giving it a light clean so far. Lots of room by that center guard. Huh.
I think he slid that just a little too far, but
Yeah, he might be able to jiggle those around to get his deuce out of this.
yeah. Even just off nose, and I think he'll clip that one. He's only got to move it a fraction.
Yeah.
Don't know if he can bring that one at the back into play for 3. One that's sitting on the button isn't going too far of anywhere other than maybe onto that yellow, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably all it'll go jam on there. See what he can do with his last rock here. Bryden's final rock on its way. Like they're trying to get some curl on it here. No, they're holding it. Sneaks by. Oh.
So after 4 ends of play, it's probably 2-2. We'll know after we come back from the break. We're at the Innovation Plex in Swiftcurrent at the CURLSASK Provincial Juniors.
We asked Saskatchewan what they know about 5G.
More speed, more innovation.
It's gonna make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier.
This is what 5G looks like.
Better, faster.
Sounds like one more G. Sounds pretty good.
I don't know what it means.
All you really need to know is the future of 5G is here and will continue improving through investments in network technology.
So the unique thing about Stringham is, although we've grown, we still maintain the small town law feel.
And it's important to Stringham to go into those communities, to provide those high-level legal services to our community members, and to live in those communities to support those communities and to help those communities grow and thrive.
So we're back live at the Swift Current Curling Club in the Innovation Plex in Swift Current. End number 4. In the third end, Bryden made a nice hit to get his 1 to tie up the game. End number 4 started off with Bryden just throwing one just short of the rings. Previously, they've been going in with the first one, so we're seeing a slight change of strategy or try to mix it up.
Yeah, it's been lots of rocks in play here so far this game. Nice draw behind there, the top button.
And it seems like both teams have this ice figured out pretty well. You know, we noticed a little bit earlier that they were waiting a little bit for the curl and, you know, just wondering if they had it out a bit. But looks like they're dialed in pretty good now.
Yes, it does.
Want to give a shout out to Jerry and the boys at Curl Stadium. I know this has been a great addition to the Swift Current Curling Club, having these cameras in here and the opportunity to do some local commentating on these shots. And it's just been nothing but a big plus for us.
Austin, lead for Ede here, is trying to follow down shots there, come up on top of the ones in the forefoot.
We've talked about Curl Stadium quite a bit all weekend as we're doing the commentating, and I know you can't see it all, but we've got lots of signs hanging around from sponsors and signs on the ice. The one that we're looking at right now, the Pluis Automotive, that's upside down to us, but some of these are fairly new to the curling club, and they ended up being fairly significant. And a lot of it is because of exposure we're getting through streaming on YouTube.
Yeah, as I was talking last game, you guys stream all the time, right? Any league game, anything. I think you're streaming it on YouTube.
Yes, correct.
Not just the championships.
Yeah, correct. And you said before, it really solves a lot of the barroom arguments too. You know, we used to come in here and blame a guy. Now we can't do that because we can see it on TV. So if you screw up, you own up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the sponsors for the Swift Current Curling Rink, but also the sponsors for the junior teams play a big part, letting the juniors, practice and have access to more money, which helps them to better coaching and better opportunities to get better throughout the year. So without sponsors, curling wouldn't be where it's at. So
absolutely, I think it's critical for any sport, and definitely critical for this facility and the curling we have here.
the forefoot's still busy there, but Bryden's looking to throw another one up on top.
And in saying that, we're thanking our sponsors and stuff, but I really hope the sponsors are getting rewarded for their advertising. The people that notice it and make it good for both.
Yes, exactly. Carter's Rock look like it's going to come up a bit short here.
Something else we've mentioned all weekend too, as well, is our ice maker and ice staff here in the Innovation Plex. Jason Broughton has done an incredible job here for many years. We've had some fairly big functions, and he always gets top reviews. And Alex Menken is his #1 guy underneath them, and he's learning well. And yeah, we're spoiled here. We get some of the best ice in the province, and I'm saying that because I'm a proud member.
That's good.
And I have to pump their tires.
Nice shot there. Gets both yellows out of the forefoot and keeps him with 3. Looks like lane 4, actually.
Yeah, that previous Bryden stone coming up short has created some grief here.
Looks like Bryden's going to try the run back here. Brecklin Gervais plays 3rd for Bryden. Ooh, misses everything. Unfortunate to find that hole back there. Ede having hammer, though. I'm not sure he's going to replace any guards.
You're right. I'm pretty sure Bryden's going to have opportunity to clear out some granite yet.
Yeah.
Throwing up a guard now can be very dangerous for when you have the hammer. They pull off some sort of shot and you can't get at it.
Looks like he wants to have a chat with his coach here. Jerry Adam is coaching Team Ede, and Team Bryden has Marcia Gooderwright. Is that did she used to curl with Schmirler?
Yes, actually, when I actually had a chat with Marcia before the game, and I have a hat from when they played here in 1994.
Oh wow!
And it was Sandra Peterson then.
Ah, yes.
And I'm not sure she appreciated me showing her how long ago that was. But we had a chuckle.
Yeah, they were a really good team back in the day, that's for sure.
Well, it was we used to have what they called the Dynamic Classic in Swift Current. It was one of the first cash fields to hit the province. It was in the early 90s, and there was a $15,000 purse.
Oh wow!
And Sandra Peterson was the only women's team invited to it. Russ Howard, if you were listening, showed up and lost 3 in a row and left. So probably not his favorite curling club in the world, but we've all had those stretches where we show up, but we don't.
Yeah, exactly. That's a pretty good shot there, but it's going to give Bryden a chance here to get rid of a couple red ones. Jams that only gets rid of the 1.
Yeah, so back in '94, we only had one women's team in there, and it put a lot of pressure on the guys because, you know, us guys, we don't want to be beat by the girls, but it happens regular. And now I know, for example, in Super League in Swift Current here, we have women's teams, we have mixed teams, and we have men's teams. It's just 4 people that join a Super League and battle it out.
Right. That's good. I'm sure there's good competition in that one.
Yes, there is, and it's nice to see any four bodies out there, really.
Yeah, exactly. Does Swift Current run any mixed doubles leagues or mixed doubles tournaments or anything like that?
Not a league. I don't think we have yet.
No.
Yeah. We even Super League. We even have a junior team in it. The high school coach here usually gets at least one high school team, and they help coach and sometimes play and bring them into play with us, which is excellent for everybody.
Yeah. One of the ladies teams, right? That's at the juniors here.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Kesslerling, right?
Kesslerling, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was saying last night, a couple of years ago, probably just, I don't know, when I say a couple of years ago, it's probably 3 or 4 because we had a COVID stretch in there. But we played a high school team, and Rachel Schlechter was on the team. And we were laughing because when I added up the age of their whole team, they only had me alone beat by 1 year. I think their team age was 60 and I was 61.
Yeah, that's it's good to see. Oh, go ahead.
I reminded her of that, and I said, "But I think we beat you." And she said, "Did you?" And I said, "I have no idea, but I'm going to say I did if you don't remember."
Yeah, exactly. It's good to see though young curlers curling in the more competitive leagues and stuff too. So
yeah.
Bryden with a nice tap and roll in front here. He's trying to make sure there's no big end happening here.
Yeah, it's got to be fairly concerning for Bryden with not having hammer and seeing all that red traffic. But just for a lesson to us too, sometimes all that red traffic can come back to bite you because it gets back in behind, and now they have trouble getting rid of the yellow. So
yeah, their only chance, I think, they're most likely going to lose their red too. But if they can hit that and roll in behind that corner guard there, or just off center guard, definitely put a lot of pressure on Bryden with this last shot.
yeah, even if I think what they're indicating there, even if they don't remove yellow, if they pop it into the forefoot in the open spot there,
yeah,
Bryden either has to try and protect it or get another one in there somewhere that they have no chance at a double.
Yep. So they definitely want to get to the inside of this. Don't want to hang out. That could spell disaster for them.
Right.
Well, at least for their big end, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the yellow and the red aren't very far apart, so that yellow is not gonna go a long ways, but
no,
if they can pop it a rock width to our left as we look at it.
It is hanging out there on them. They got to get that to move.
Yeah, it's not looking ideal right now.
No, doesn't look like it's going to come up enough. But that's one lowly yellow rock there.
Well, I think the intent will now be to have two lonely. But if they can, I don't know if they'll play a slight tap on that to get it froze to the back. But all these are dangerous because there's an opening there it can be punched out of too. So
yeah, exactly.
They'll be taking some time to discuss this one. I see their coach still has his arms, or her. Yeah, his arms crossed back there. So, or her arms, sorry.
Her, yeah.
So she's got faith they're going to make the right decision.
Yeah, she must agree with their shot call here, which definitely, if they could tap this frozen, they'd be in good shape, not only to get possibly even get a steal here.
Yeah. I think the fear would be if you only tapped it like almost to the button, you might leave some sort of double.
Yeah, because even if Ede throws some heat and gets rid of a couple of his own, it still could be a 3-ender for him. See what happens here. This one needs the curl too, but looks like he's got some good weight. Makes the tap. That's a great shot.
I think they probably still have a run back there for 2 or 3. I know it's an excellent shot, but it can be popped out that corner, and just like that.
Yeah, most likely going to lose that back one, but it is for 3, you're right.
Yeah, and if they hit it thin enough that they don't lose that back one, they might have a catcher there at.
Yeah.
Could be a big score.
Guess they almost tapped it too hard, because if that stayed frozen, it would have been a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was kind of the fear I talked about earlier. Even if you didn't tap it far enough, the double would have been easier. So this is not easy, but it's there.
Yep. And it's just a short little run back too, so I think they'd be happy if they lost their back and still got 3. Need to work this one over a bit, but it looks close. Oh. Makes the great shot for 3 there.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Sask Milk gives us the tools to provide high-quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel because we're everywhere. Because being everywhere keeps us connected to you. With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be part of your community. We're here with you, and we're here for you. It's easy to get started. All you need to do is apply. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
So we're back live at the Swift Current Curling Club in the Innovation Plex in Swift Current. We're in the CURLSASK Junior Men's Provincial Final. Team Ede just picked up a 3-under and 4 to go up by 3 on Bryden, 5-2. This isn't unfamiliar territory for Bryden. He had a game here earlier that he was down for, and he was able to count 2, steal 1. So this game isn't in the books by any stretch.
Oh, it looks like they've opted to play a pretty open fifth end here. Oh, and saying that, now he's going to throw the corner guard. Maybe the first one just slipped in on him.
Yeah, I kind of missed that one, so I'm not sure what the call was.
I think over on sheet 2, the women's final, that's actually a rematch of last year between Kessel and Kleider. I think Kleider took it in extra ends last year. You were saying the score is 4-2 in the fifth right now?
4-2 playing 5, right?
For Kessel?
Yeah.
I think Kleider actually has won the last 2 years for the women's. So she'd be looking for a three-peat. Bryden puts up the corner guard. Looks like Ede's just going to come and guard his own rock. Top 12.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the faster Ede can get play into the rings, the happier he'll be.
Yes.
I like this call.
Yeah.
Going around the corner. I don't think they need to panic.
No, it's still early. Lots of game left. Just asking Carter to draw around the corner guard there.
Oh, gosh. Well, I forgot that I have to do this before Bryson, so.
This one's coming in nicely. Trying to just get it to Barry.
Bye-bye corner guard, do you think? Nope.
He'll probably play this one tight and
yeah,
whatever
exactly.
He gets. Yeah, it doesn't matter what he gets. It's Michael here with the shot. Trying to
Should tickle it out, I think.
It's a piece, yeah. Looks like Brian's just going to get his third. Brecklin to replace that one. Oh, we're still on second shot. Count the drop.
I was just thinking, too bad you don't have about a 2 or 3 second time delay. I could be calling shots and made shots and impressing you. But you see what I see, except I can actually look out and see it live or see it on the ice.
Yes. This one's not going to make it. He's just going to peel those away now. Oh, he's just going to put pressure on and come behind. He's not letting up yet.
No, and I guess we said that a little bit earlier. There's lots of game left yet, so maybe playing the scoreboard too soon can come back and bite you.
Yeah. Well, the aggressive game is working for him, so there's no point in changing things up right now. Nice shot there, top 8. Bryden's just gonna come up on top of that one.
And I'm sure Ede's mission here is to force Bryden to 1. So even if it's just a draw to the open 4-foot, he'll be happy to surrender a point.
Yes, he will. I did some stat checking here. You're right. It was 1991 when Kevin Martin beat Randy Whitewich in the final.
Okay. That was all straw brooms.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'll leave it at that because there was controversy on the straw brooms too. Apparently, there was a little more junk showing up on the ice than what should have been.
Ah. Looks like that wasn't the last time. A couple years later, was that 1995? Saskatchewan lost in the final again at the Tankard. That was Brad Height that time. Losing to Kerry Burtnick in 1995 from Manitoba. But since then, it's been a while since Saskatchewan's had a team in the final. I guess that's it. Since 1995. So maybe one of these young teams will move up and bring us home another championship. Just gets a piece of that, enough to move it across the house, but left it in there. It appears to be second shot where I'm sitting. What do you think?
I think so. It's at the far end of the rink, so I can't stick my head up to the glass and see. But
that's true.
I have the same overhead as you, and I would agree with him.
Maybe I've done 1 or 2.
Good shot to tap that one out. She leaves them laying 2 now if yellow is second shot.
So now we're kind of playing back into Bryden's hand here. He's got a couple of corner guards up there, and he's forcing play over into that corner. So all it takes is one miss or a good shot, and he's got a deuce.
Yeah, Ede's looking to hit and roll behind those guards. I think. I don't think he's playing the double here.
I agree. Double's pretty thin.
Just gets by, but he's going to
And
make.
he plays it.
I guess he was.
Yeah, but even as great a shot as that is, everything's behind the tee line. It's deuce is easily in play here yet for Bryden.
Yeah, the skip's deuce. If he gets one in here, top 8, top of the house there behind cover, he'll be sitting pretty good. Yeah. First shot here for Bryden. Line looks pretty good. See where this one ends up.
He doesn't want to slide too deep.
Looks like that might.
Yeah.
That's probably third shot back there. So Ede, it appears Ede successfully forced him here to draw for his one on his last shot.
Yeah, he's.
I think Ede's just going to draw behind here to cut down the scoring area.
Yeah. I guess the other option he could have played was just throwing one on the forefoot and letting him hit and stick and force him to one that way. If he got the rollout, he might steal a couple. But
yeah, he could have even put one top 8 on the center line, just that draw path down. But he's elected to go with this shot, but looks like he's a little heavy here too. Sweepers haven't touched it. He's going to come right back to that yellow one.
Probably made Bryden's draw a little easier.
Yeah, he can just follow the same path of his first one, pick up his single. Not what he was looking for, but gets him 2 back after 5. That's not lots of time left still.
Right.
He is facing 3 though, so he wants to make sure he definitely gets this one in there though. Sweepers got on that one early. Looks like there's some panic here. Oh.
So with that, it will be an 8-2 Ede leading game at the CURLSASK Provincial Junior Scotties here in Swift Current. We'll be back after the 5th end break.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
So the unique thing about Stringham is, although we've grown, we still maintain the small town law feel.
And it's important to Stringham to go into those communities, to provide those high-level legal services to our community members, and to live in those communities, to support those communities, and to help those communities grow and thrive.
CURLSASK is proud to announce Friday, January 27th as the Affinity Credit Union Curling Day in Saskatchewan. We reached out to Saskatchewan for help with creating a new t-shirt design for this special day. We received over 20 submissions from people all over the province. But there could only be one winner. Congratulations to Amy Fredette from the Estevan Curling Club. CURLSASK is so excited to use this design for our Provincial Day of Curling on January 27th.
Today, online bullying is more common than ever, but there is help. SaskTel wants to solve this problem. It's why they created Be Kind Online. If you're a victim of online bullying or know someone who is, or even if you just want to stop it from happening to anyone, this is a place to learn what you can do. You can find lots of tools and tips to help you stand up to cyberbullying. Be Kind Online is a place to learn how to stay safe as well, to learn best practices and plans to stop cyberbullying before it even has a chance.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
So we're back live at the Innovation Tux here in Swift Current at the CURLSASK Provincial Junior Men's Championship. Bryden came up just short of the house in a draw against 3 at the end of the 5th end to give Ede a 8-2 lead playing 6. And joining me is Wayne Shrutra from Dalmany. Wayne, I think it's quite an uphill climb for Bryden now.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to have to get lots of rocks in play and most likely hope for a miss here and there from the E team if he wants to crawl his way back into this one. Ede's most likely going to be looking to blast whatever he can as soon as he can. Right now, he's just trying to freeze up to his own there. Have a couple in the forefoot. It's coming in a bit warm here.
So here's the time when I tell my team, not that I've ever had a 6-point lead on anybody, but you know, when you're leading in this position, never leave a rock short of the house. I don't care if you take some rubber off the hack.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to give them any free guards to use.
I know what to do with a 6-point lead. I've just never had one.
I also know what to do when I'm down 6. Usually means handshakes and drinks. So
yeah. That's unfortunate, you know. They all curl good, but a couple of misses and it can jump at you in a real big hurry.
yeah, things can turn ugly fast. Just looking to peel that yellow one away here. Bryden will use his corner guard to come behind.
And then I think the corner guard will disappear.
Most likely. In the women's final, I think Kleider picked up 3 in the 5th to take a 5-4 lead as well.
I just glanced over there, and you're absolutely right. You're keeping better track, and I can see the sheet from where I'm sitting.
I got my phone updated.
I'm focused.
Yes. So it's going to come to a stop, but I'm pretty sure Ede will just peel that guard no matter where it comes.
Yep.
Cleans that one off, and Bryden will just look to replace it.
Somewhat fortunate for Bryden here. If he should happen to somewhere get a miss out of Ede, he does have a pretty easy double and hang around on those 2 stones of Ede.
Yes, he sure does. Nice shot there. Ede will look to peel, as he will peel all and long as there's a guard up there.
Yes, fortunately for Ede, he's not even concerned if he's letting or giving Bryden the opportunity for a nose-hit double for 2.
No. So he'll just be looking to replace that guard. Good weight there. Does leave that back one open.
I still think he'll, oh, no, I was going to say, I still think he'll play the guard, but I guess that guard is going to be tough to get into the rings if it gets down to the end for Bryden to try and get a 2.
Yeah. Ede asked for the hit and roll over. I'm hitting and rolling out isn't bad at this time either, honestly.
Right.
You don't want to have too much junk in the back of the house there. But he is going to stick around, so Bryden could just tap that one back on the center and set up a wall. But he's elected to use the corner guard here still. The boys are working this one to get it in there. Gets it in there for third shot, but Ede will just look to remove that one.
So that's about the 3rd or 4th stone in the last 3 or ends or so that Bryden's team seems to have come up, at least 10 or 12 feet light of of where they wanted it.
Yeah. This one looks like a good shot. Hit and roll over there.
So I think Bryden will have to bring play towards the 4-foot now.
Yeah.
Some sort of freeze or something. Me being the old skipper here in situations like this, I don't like their call of hitting and rolling.
No, you definitely want to. They are throwing down weight, but I definitely like more of a play of tapping that one on the button back and just make the other team. Yeah, keep control of the front there. Make the other team remove your rock.
Yeah, keep some traffic around. More rocks in there right now, the better, no
Yeah.
matter the color.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying to hit and roll in front here.
And it may be just a soft one. He may be just pushing it back to the wall there. Yeah.
Not bad, but a little too far. They can remove that one.
Yeah, unfortunately spilled a half a rock width too much.
Yeah. No, Siater will get rid of both of those rocks. Sweeping the whole of the line. Looks like it should be good. Moves a bunch of red, but Bryden's going to have to take his one here. Sweeping this one to get some curl. This needs the nose hit here. Looks like it's finishing up nicely for him for the one.
So after 6 ends of play, it will be 8-3 Ede over Bryden. Ede will have hammer in 7 at the CURLSASK Provincial Men's Junior Championship here at the Innovation Plex in Swift Current. We'll be back with you shortly.
CURLSASK is proud to announce Friday, January 27th as the Affinity Credit Union Curling Day in Saskatchewan. We reached out to Saskatchewan for help with creating a new t-shirt design for this special day. We received over 20 submissions from people all over the province. But there could only be one winner. Congratulations to Amy Fredette from the Estevan Curling Club. CURLSASK is so excited to use this design for our Provincial Day of Curling on January 27th.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Sask Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
So we're back at the Innovation Plex in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. We're at the CURLSASK Provincial Men's Junior Championship. Bryden was just forced to take his one in the sixth end. Ede will have an 8-3 lead playing 7, and he has hammer. Joining me in commentating is Wayne Shutroff, streaming in live from Dalmany, I believe.
That's correct. Yeah, Bryden's got a couple cards up here to start this end. Definitely needs to get this one junked up.
Yeah, I'm almost, don't want to say it, but if he doesn't get a couple this end, it might be time to rip the Velcro.
Yep. He almost needs to steal his way to the end of the game here.
And it's again, it's not out of reach. I know the other night Bryden did score 2, steal 2, and steal 1. So stealing 2 is quite possible with the 5 rock rule.
Yes, exactly.
I know Ede will be ripping those guards, but try to rip a guard and get a nose hit. Changes the complexity of the whole end.
Yeah, and he's going to need a few of those in this game. Bryden is.
Right.
Just rubs the guard there. Now we'll see some rocks fly, I'm assuming.
I didn't see which rock he pointed at, but I'm assuming he's ripping the high one, is he?
He is, yep. Probably trying to get a couple of them here. Well, gets a couple, but leaves a couple up there.
Still reasonably happy with that. He left his up top, but now it's his stone at some point in time. If he sends it flying into the house, if he gets a jam, at least it'll be his rock that's in there.
Yes. Comes down to shore the rings in front of that red one. And Ede will go back to peeling.
I just took a quick peek over at the women's, and Kessel just picked up 2 and 6 to go up 1 point. It'll be 6-5 playing 7. Kleider will have hammer.
Sounds like a good game going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Brian's going to look to come behind the pile there. With the staggered guards. Definitely take a couple shots to get to him.
But Ede is succeeding in bringing play into the house or closer to the rings.
Yep.
Looks like this is going to be wide open unless it carves hard.
Yeah. Comes up a bit short again. Not shot.
I'm not. Yeah, and Ede's not even going to worry about it anyway. I don't think, even if he buried it, I think he's running the rock out that he's running right now.
Yep. Makes the peel. I don't know if Brian's going to throw another one up front. Looks like he's calling back 4 behind those 3 rocks.
Personally, I think I liked your call.
Yeah, he needs to steal a couple here. Guard would have been more handy for sure.
Yeah. If he gets behind, I know Ede's going to blast that center yellow, and that'll get rid of the red and possibly expose anything that's behind it.
Yeah. He makes
but
it.
I guess in contradiction to what I just said, Ede does have hammer, so Bryden just got to have to try to put one somewhere that he doesn't get at the end of the end.
Yep. He just playing a hit here. I assume he's attempting the double. Jams it, but gets it off the center. Bryden is still counting 1. Just going to look to replace that one, top 4 though. Late in the end here, it is setting up that possible steal could be here.
Yes. I know Eden wouldn't be happy with the steal, but a steal of 1 doesn't hurt him a whole bunch, but it does get the old juices flowing for his opposition to keep plugging away at him.
Yep, for sure. Guys are working this one hard, trying to get it behind their top 4. Line's good, but looks like it's going to come up a little short. Will make it in there for second shot, though.
Yeah, just seems like they're that 3 to 6 feet off on their draw weights.
Yeah. I don't know if I like playing that top yellow. Something goes wrong, you might be drawing against 4 here with your last shot.
Right, and all it takes is a break Bryden's way, a pick or something, and shaboom.
Exactly. I mean, honestly, he could even just play that back one. Play the back one and roll in, sit shot. wouldn't be the end of the world. But
Yeah.
he's going to play the
I'm
top
not-
one. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's Bryden's only got one stone left, so
Yeah.
he could even decide to tuck one or something. And but I do think getting rid of something yellow is best.
Good shot, hit and roll away. Bryden will most likely attempt the top 4 again, lay his 2s.
I just noticed the takeout weight on that last shot of Ede's, and I'm recalling when I was his age on the ice I played on. I don't know if that would have made it over the hog line.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
Yeah. I said you haven't curled until you've thrown a rock and see little poofs of snow coming out from underneath it.
Yep.
Or it rattle on the lumps from the drips in the roof.
Yep. Well, you could play those to your advantage all the time. Get
Oh, for sure.
get some good curl.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was always funny when you'd go into a small town curling rink. We were in one 2-sheeter, and like those local guys knew if they threw it way outside, they could get some huge curl off the big heave in the ice. So
I played in rinks where the fall was almost bad enough that if you got a hit and roll to the 12 foot on the edge,
yeah,
you couldn't get at it. You had to come off something else to get there. Like it was safe.
Yeah. Yeah, these curlers nowadays don't have to deal with those situations anymore.
Yeah. The strategy was quite a bit different then.
Yeah. Well, Ede's last rock here, he is facing 2, but he's just going to draw down to that Bryden stone for his 1 here. Well, changing up from the hack. Not always, this is where things could possibly go wrong on you. But it looks like he's going to concede the 1 here.
And I guess that's not surprising, keeping that last stone.
He's going to just get a piece.
So after 7 ends of play, it will be 8-4 Ede over Bryden here in Swift Current at the CURLSASK Provincial Junior Men's Final. We'll be back shortly. We're back live at the Innovation Plex in Swift Current at the CURLSASK Provincial Junior Men's Championship. I'm Clayton Wicks with my sidekick Wayne Shudra, bringing you commentary. He's in Dalmany. Last end, Ede just elected to take one out of the back of the house and concede a point to Bryden to maintain hammer here in 8 and an 8-4 lead.
Yeah, Bryden started off with a couple center guards here again. Ede came behind them, back house, which is helpful for Bryden, actually. Ede's last rock there, last end, as I was mentioning, it, when you make a change from the hack there, it's always best to go down there and
revisit.
Yes, exactly. Just even though it was a simple open hit, he still just got a piece.
Yep. Yeah, and I even amaze myself sometimes. You've watched every stone from the other end, you get back to the hack, and then you change your ice.
Yeah.
from the end you haven't seen the shots from.
Yeah, exactly.
and you're right. There can be some epic fails in that.
Yep. But it did the job, got rid of the one, so he still has a commanding 4-point lead here with hammer, with only 3 ends left. But so far, this end's setting up good for Bryden. He's gonna try to draw behind his guards, but this one's all over the front. It's gonna rack, and I'm sure we'll see some hits now on those guards.
Yeah, the speed coming out of the hack is going to be a little hotter now.
Yep. Well, I did see last night, there was, well, maybe not last night, it's a few games ago, where they were trying to do a few peels and they picked up their speed, and that's when you kind of set them back a bit and they don't come back. So
yeah, not quite as balanced coming out of the hack or whatever, right? You've changed your tempo and your procedure, and the whole works.
Got a couple to go there, but there's still a couple guards, but opens up those reds. Brian's just going to try to come in on top of those reds again.
Yeah, Ede did concede a point last end. Math wise, he can afford to do that every end, but no more than that.
That's right.
So I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to concede one on this end and concede one next end, just to maintain hammer to come home with a 2-point lead.
No, for sure. That would definitely it also gets in your head too. So this one looks better weight, but could be a little bit warm, but a little tap back and sitting in front's not a bad thing. It's not a bad shot. Just gonna peel off the other center guard there. Peels that one off. I'm gonna guess Bryden puts the center guard back up. They're working this one to get over the hog line.
Just a quick update on the ladies. Clyder has a draw for 2. I think probably full 8 does it to take a 1-point lead coming back.
They get that one over the hog line just. He's gonna have to buy those boys a couple pops after.
I'm sure there's going to be lots of discussion after.
Yeah. But this is an interesting call. Ede's drawing behind. I mean, this is just playing into Bryden's This is what Bryden wants. He wants rocks in play. I'm not
Well,
sure the third likes the call though.
Yeah, it's the only. Bryden only has one game plan.
Yeah. Ede should just peel that one off, even though it's high.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah. Looks like they've.
I agree, especially with everything behind the tee line back there.
Yeah. Yeah. They changed his mind. It's a good call.
I haven't noticed much coach interaction in this game. The boys seem to be, or young men seem to be calling it to their satisfaction. Anyway, if I'm right, I think there's only been one so far, hasn't there?
Yeah, I think one or two at the max. Yeah.
Yeah. And if they had more than that, they were pretty casual and unnoticeable. They didn't burn up a lot of time.
No, for sure. I assume Bryden will just put another one back up there. I mean, honestly, he could guard right up until his last rock here and then throw a second one in the house.
Yeah, he could even throw his very last one if need be. In that top 12 area, and he's got shot rock right now.
He just has to be patient.
Yeah. Kleider was successful in her draw, so she did go up that 1 point. So she's 1 up, playing 8 without.
Good shot. Ede's really he really wants to draw in there, hey?
Now he's got to get the coach on his side now.
Yeah.
I still don't like it.
No, I think he's going to tell him to peel. There's no reason to come in there.
Yeah. The only reason to come in will be with his last one.
That's right.
I guess the only reason we're not out there is we're too damn old.
Yeah. Oh, wow. They've elected to play that shot. I'm actually surprised, but.
Our general manager just walked in. I don't know what his opinion on the call is, but he probably won't tell me either.
Well, this is leaving rocks up front. It's the only way Bryden's going to come back. That's why I'm a little surprised by this.
Well, to me, he'll be right if he puts the freeze on.
Yeah.
And even then.
Line looks good for what he called here. Just tap that yellow one. But, I mean, he tapped it in a spot where that's not moving now. But Bryden will just hop on top of it.
I'm still not, as nice a shot as that is, I'm still not sure if it was the best one.
No, I agree with you.
I think Bryden, I mean, if he was, I don't know if he can move it enough or hit it thin enough to be lying two here. I'm thinking he's just going to try to move it an inch or two and be on a spot where he's shot and can't get it out.
No, but even if he does that, if he makes this shot, he has left himself a tough shot to get rid of it. So.
Yep.
This one's hanging out there, though.
Yeah.
Needs to come down fast. It's coming in there, but it's not bad.
Oh. He is shot, I believe. Bryden?
Yeah. Yep. Now, if he hits that anywhere on the outside,
yeah,
I think Bryden will be laying 2. So, very important that he gets to at least the nose here.
And even on a nose hit, he will lose that one, but then I think Bryden will still have one sitting at the back there. I don't know if it'll ever come into play.
Yeah. And Bryden's definitely drawn on his next one. no matter what. And this one's hanging way out there right now. I don't even know if he's going to get a piece of that yellow one.
I don't know if he wants to.
Well, not anymore. He doesn't, because that could happen. Bryden can now freeze up to that late too. I would, if I was him, I would come right.
I would
there. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure that'd freeze it. Just to keep two in play. Because his, I don't like they can't like the rock that's there now is never leaving the 4 foot.
No.
So if he throws one, middle of the 4 foot above that, even if he hits it on the nose, if Ede hits it on the nose with his last one, they're just going to jam at the back, and I think Bryden could still steal too.
Yeah, I think Bryden's goal here is just to be second shot anywhere above the tee line. It's a great shot.
Yeah.
And as we both mentioned, leaving that guard up there has caused quite a bit of ruckus here for Ede this end.
This looks substantially short again to me, but see how far the guys can drag it.
Yeah, they're working it hard. They're definitely earning their keep this end. He's by, but is he going to have enough weight? That is just short, I think. Yep.
Yeah, I'd say 2 inches. I didn't think it was anywhere close to there when I first saw it coming, so hats off to those sweepers. I don't think there's much gas left in their tank. They're going to be grabbing some fuel here right now.
I wonder what Ede's got. Does he even want to attempt to move them?
I'm thinking he's conceding a point. Is there an outturn?
Yeah.
There isn't even an outturn draw there.
I don't know if you come around that red, I don't think it'll curl enough to get to the button. And the tap could be dangerous if he tries to tap that up.
We talked about it a little while ago. I think if he came around that high red one with a club turn, you might be able to get it there.
Yeah, that's true. We could make that shot, but
we can make it, but there's no way those kids can.
Yeah. You got to throw a really lazy handle. And that's my outro too. I can get down to curl 8 or 9 feet on straight. So I think he's going to try it, but I think, is he going to throw this away or is he going to try that?
I don't know. I still think it looks like he'll try it, but I think you're right. With me, I would need more ice. You give it the club turn when you put it on, and come just past 12 o'clock, so you get a good crank on it when it gets to the house.
Yep.
So simple, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Well, he'll attempt this draw for one, but in the end, I think he's just happy that he'd only be giving up one here because he could have been in real big trouble.
By the amount of room at the guard, I can't see it curling enough.
No.
But I do think it was there.
Yeah.
You know, he ended up there and he had half a rock at the guard.
Yep.
So it will be a steal of one more, I believe.
Oh, maybe it's closer than
they're looking. So we will take a short break and we'll be coming back to the Sask Juniors Curling Provincial Championships here at the Innovation Plex in Swift Current.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
We're back live at the Swift Current Curling Club in the Innovation Plex. We are commenting on the CURLSASK Men's Junior Provincial Championship. Bryden stole another point in 7 when we went to break, in the 8th end, we were kind of discussing whether it was a steal of 1 or 2. We thought 1, but it was close. So it keeps the game alive. We have a 8-3 Ede leading score, but we've seen steals in 7 and 8 now, and the nerves might start coming into play.
Yes, for sure. Ryan's going to get his 2 guards up there again, but looks like I didn't see. Did Ede throw his through?
I actually wasn't watching, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. I'd kind of taken a quick peek over at the women's sheet, but they're not far enough into the end to make a prediction there.
Okay. Well, Ede's going to draw behind top 4 here.
Not a bad call, but we've all seen it. Put one back forefoot, and boy, oh boy, you're scrambling again. I think it was too tough for him to just throw another one through, though. I think he had to make some sort of play at this.
Yeah.
Good shot, but I think a little deep. I think he wanted to be, maybe just biting the forefoot.
Yeah, it gives Bryden an opportunity to get in there. Let's just check it out some stats here. Looks like Bryden has 9 stolen ends, 4, so he has been quite successful.
Yeah.
He's stolen a total of 18 points throughout the junior provincials, so
it's his game.
It is.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be shot here. If he locks this on, looks like it's way out there, though.
Yeah, this one looks a bit heavy. So I think I'm just going to take it behind. Little rub there.
Yeah, I think you're right. A little communication there with the skipper, and they could have maybe drawn that in behind that one.
Yeah. Well, Ede, let's look to clear off the front here. Just gets the 1. Ryan's selecting to come in and tap that back. I mean, I wouldn't mind another center guard here either. Still early in the end.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you. I think I would play it a little higher and don't be in a hurry to get the play right into the rings.
Yeah. This one's got some good line coming in.
Yeah, I don't think they have to move it, but they would have liked it another couple of feet.
For sure. Ede look to clear off the front, and then I assume Bryden will then look to put up the guard again. This one might be coming back into the house. Oh, picks that one off, but leaves the center guard. See what he does now. Looks like he wants to come in again.
In the 8th end with the ladies, it looked like Kessel has a takeout opportunity to get 3, but it's not. She has to navigate some traffic to do it. And navigate traffic she did, so she did pick up her 3.
Wow.
So it'll be a 2-point lead for Kessel playing 9.
That one was just a little bit heavy. He probably should just clear the front here again.
I couldn't agree with you more. Again, there's only one rock that's in front of the tee line, so
yeah. I don't know what happened to Ede's coach. Is he just standing off to the side and I can't see him, or? Maybe he just had to take a break. He did elect to play the peel. Looks like he's got it. There he is.
Washroom break maybe or something.
Yep.
Nervous walk.
I assume Bryden will play the guard here. Weight looks good, just needs it to move here for him. Kudos to the team for keeping the pressure on Ede here.
Yeah, there's, lots of viewers will think, well, that missed draw on 5 cost them the game, but, it's hard to say things like that because it changed the whole way they approach the game. So just because that end is there doesn't mean it, went forth and stole 2 the next end type thing.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like Ede is playing that one in the house, but if he plays it tight and gets the guard, it's also good. Looks like he's going to make it by, though.
Still generating a pocket for Bryden, though.
Yeah. Rolls for 3rd shot, but Bryden could just play the tap on that. Even the freeze is good. He's just elected to draw behind the corner guard, I think.
Not a bad option. I don't know what Ede's going to do about his one sitting on the button.
Yeah.
At some point there's a soft tap and roll on still behind that corner guard. So.
Yep. Sweepers picked this one up early here. Needs to make a move. But even coming down on that red with a slight tap is still a good shot here.
Don't know if there's a slash double there.
No. Looks like he's going to try to take it on.
Oh, yeah. Half rock gets the double, I would think.
He might have set that one back. Yeah, I think he's going to be hoping he gets a
Sending
piece.
it over the top. No,
Wow.
yeah.
Still made it.
There wasn't a lot of granite contact on that second one.
No. It's going to leave Bryden, but he's going to play the freeze here. Last shot for Bryden here in the ninth end. Sweeper's gone on that one early too. Trying to freeze it to that red one. Not sure this one's going to make it. Leaves Ede to draw for 2. And most likely would put him in the driver's seat here in the ninth end. If he wasn't already in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in never give up, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a second point here to see the handshake.
Yep. That one's hanging way out there. Just needs 8 foot for the 2. Coming in a little hot here.
He's going to have to grow teeth. Yep.
Yep. Looks like it just hangs on for a deuce.
Yep. So after 9 ends of play, it'll be a 10-5 Ede lead, and we see handshakes all around. So that will be a final 10-5 in the CURLSASK Provincial Junior Men's Championship here in Swift Current. So we will have Ede going to Nationals wearing the green jacket. I'm Clayton Wicks coming to you live from the Innovation Plex, joined in commentating by Wayne Shutra from Delmany. Thanks, Wayne. It's been a blast.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely been a good time. Congratulations to Ede.
So the unique thing about Stringham is, although we've grown, we still maintain the small town law feel.
And it's important to Stringham to go into those communities, to provide those high-level legal services to our community members, and to live in those communities, to support those communities, and to help those communities grow and thrive.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel because we're everywhere. Because being everywhere keeps us connected to you. With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be part of your community. We're here with you, and we're here for you. It's easy to get started. All you need to do is apply. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.